what a start. Inside out and upside down. No stress, I'ma clean up this mess.
Hello, it's Leigh here. Welcome back to Leigh's Art Studio again. Thanks for coming back if you've been here before, and big welcome to anyone who's new. And I hope you enjoy what you see. So it's Margarete Miller time again. So these come around so fast. We're up to week 9 now. This is what I did last week. I love this one. This is my favourite so far. And I'm hoping to do a little bit better today, if I can. Here's the prompts. It's inspired by a fairy tale. Now, I'm going to have Alice in Wonderland as my fairy tale. Now, I know there's a bit of conjecture about whether it is actually a fairy tale or not, but it classifies as a fairy tale in my mind anyway. So that's what I'm using. So the next prompt is something that represents an event. That was a bit hard for me. I couldn't really think of things. I don't know whether I've nailed that prompt or not, but I have got some stuff I'll show you in a minute. An architectural element, a dictionary page, a key, and the bonus is a postal stamp. Put that to the side where it stays safe. And I'm just going to use the next page on from this one, which is good because it's where it's been bound into the book, so it's nice and flat, because this one that I'm doing today is going to take up the entire double page. What I have is all this stuff. So I've got this page out of a book about animals in the forest, so I want to have the forest in there as my background, and in some way I want that tree to sort of divide my page. I sort of planned this out a little bit before I started filming. I've got my Alice in Wonderland here, but I've also got another Alice in Wonderland, another Alice I should say. I've got the March Hare with his watch. I'm not sure if I'll use this, it's a column. I've got a house that I've sort of cut to pieces, which I'm going to use in a special way. I'll show you that a bit later on. And then I've got a few other elements. So I've got keys, I've got 3 different keys. I've got a Wonderland sign. I've got some little brads with hearts playing cards on them. They didn't have a Queen of Hearts, unfortunately, but I do have this Queen of Hearts altered card, or the start of an altered card, so I'm going to use that. I have this, which was part of a digital, and it had a picture of Alice in there, which I cut out, and I cut the bottom of it out too, and it says, "I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then." If you might have picked up on how I'm going to go with this one, we have Natural Alice, and then we have the Wonderland Alice. That's a hint as to where this is going. Oh, there's some more keys. I'm not sure whether I'll use them. They're a bit big. Don't know if I'll use the Cheshire Cat. I've got some dictionary page. I have more dictionary page somewhere. It's hidden. There's my sign for yesterday. Some more dictionary page with the word invite on there because I've stamped "You're invited" onto this paper as something that represents an event. So that was the only thing I could come up with. Not sure if I'm going to use the flamingo, maybe. And the admit one, I'm going to work that into my collage. I've also got some stencils, so I'll be stenciling over the paper to knock back the colour a little bit. That's one that I made myself, and that one's just got splatters on it. And then this one is obviously a clock, so that'll be part of my time sort of theme. So the first thing I want to do is stick down my forest. So I'll just shift everything off. It's too big, but I want the ground in there. So I want it to go like that. And yeah, so as I said, I want this tree to divide Wonderland from yesterday. I'm not going to cut it, I'm just going to tear it off. It's just rained so much here. Our roof's leaking now, so we've got a bucket in the dining room collecting water that's running out of the downlight. So it hasn't stopped for days. It's so heavy, there's so much flooding in Queensland, it's horrible. There's been 3 people die, I think, so far, so it's not good. But we've never had our roof leak before, so I don't know whether it's to do with the direction the rain's coming from, or I don't think it's something that's covered by the insurance either, like a storm damage is, but I'm pretty sure that just continuous bad weather is not something that's covered. Anyway, there's a bit of a dampener, excuse the pun, getting up and finding water all over the floor. It's only in the one place, luckily. Okay, so I'm going to glue that in. Everything okay over there? My husband's just been over checking on the neighbour's property. They're away at the moment. They had to go away for a family emergency. Their house is okay. He's just come back and given me a thumbs up as he went past the window. Although you can't tell what's going on inside. So how is everybody? I hope you're all well. We're pretty good here, apart from being wet. We'll get it about there. Just want to push that into the spine so that it doesn't crack when the book is open and closed. Hot here today. Well, it's hot in this room. I am sitting right underneath a big light too. Doesn't help. Okay, so that's my background, but it's too shiny and I want to knock it back with some gesso. I don't want to like completely cover that picture. That's really pretty. Yeah, if I spread that around a bit, it shall reveal the tree underneath. Got a bit of a clean. Yeah, my spreader. Wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna. Yeah, mate, I'm gonna do this. Sound like a real Aussie, don't I? I'm going to wipe some of that off. So I want it to be seen, but I don't want it to be as vibrant and glary as it was. Yeah, definitely don't want that shine on there. So gesso is sort of transparent. And I'm hoping this will work. How does that look? Yeah, probably needs to dry a bit more. While that's drying, I think it's dry enough to actually put a bit of stencil on there. I want to get this big clock. I'm going to put that over on the edge there like that. What colour can I use on that? Something foresty. What about wild honey? Maybe rusty hinge. I'll try the wild honey first, see if that's dark enough. Oops. Ooh, that's so yellow. I keep forgetting that's yellow. I'm going to go rusty hinge. Slightly redder sort of colour. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, that's about what I wanted. I just wanted it there. I didn't need it to be too dominating. I'm not going to put another one of them on, but I will put some of these. I like this pattern here. And I'll just do it in the same colour, just lightly. Yeah, maybe over this side as well. Go this way. Just get the rest of the ink off the... Oh, now I've got gesso on my brush. That was always going to happen, wasn't it? You're probably thinking, wait till it's dry, you're going to get gesso on your brush. Yeah. It'll come out. Okay, so that's my base, but I still think that's a bit too white there. Let's see if I can rub some of that back. I want the forest to be seen. Just not shiny. Or, you know, taking over everything. This is probably going to rub off the ink. I think that will do for that little part there. Let's start composing this. So what I was thinking of doing was, as I said, I wanted the tree to be the center. I want to use that key as like a signpost. So on this side we've got yesterday. On the other side will be Wonderland, if I can find a little piece of paper somewhere here. Okay, there it is. So that'll be Wonderland over here. And there's the natural Alice. And here is the March Hare with his watch saying to the Wonderland Alice that it's time to go home. But she's saying, I can't go back to yesterday. I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then. So that's got to go in there somewhere. This admit one is admit one to Wonderland. The Queen of Hearts card, which I started to alter, never finished, I will put this piece of dictionary page with the meaning of invite on it, in there. And that will go there. The house. I want Alice, which I've cut up, to be coming out of the house. I don't need to have all of that over there, so like that. So when she became a giant, I should have printed off a smaller version of those, but it is what it is. But I don't need all that side of that, so just like that. I was originally going to paste the door to that house on as my architectural element. Then I changed my mind, so the door's been cut off it. That's why it looks like it does. And then just, you're invited. Do I need to see her feet? Maybe like that. Yeah, I want to see her feet. So I'll put the Queen up there. I'm going to tear around that, I think. Maybe this way, this can go on there with the you're invited. Seems a shame to cover up that, doesn't it? I've got that key which isn't cut out yet, but I have another key here which I'm going to glue onto the rabbit. This bit is going to go like that. What else was there? I've got this flamingo, but don't know whether I'll use it. Don't think I will. I have the Cheshire cat, but it's a bit busy, I think, if I put that in there. Maybe a piece of music paper to connect the two pages. How about that like that going over there, and a bit of dictionary page going there like that, and then you're invited going over there like that. I don't know whether to use this other key or not. That's my idea. Then I might do some stamping or stenciling over the top. The Cheshire cat, I think, would look good up here somewhere. But I think he's facing the wrong way. But there is two, maybe. Oh, okay, there we go. It's going to be in this tree. Cut that bit off. There is a little teapot and cup and saucer here. I might just try and maybe stick that on there. Or maybe on that. I'll go with that. Okay, so I think that's how it's going to be. I'm just going to take a photo of that. And then I'll glue it down. The reason I'm taking a photo is because I can't remember where I put things. Pull them all off to stick them down, then can't remember where they go. So pop that off over there so I can see it. And I'm going to start gluing things down. I do want to tear this page, this card up a bit. I'll just carefully tear around that. Definitely needs some inking on it, I think. I did join the altered card challenge, but I haven't actually done any yet. And these are ones I started ages ago, never went on with it. So let's use, I think, vintage photo. Can't really go wrong with that. Scrunch this off a little bit. And this. And this. Okay, so they're good. This wants a bit of grungifying. Dictionary page. Just go around the edge of that. Might go around the Alice's as well. So I'll just turn the camera off while I do the inking, and I'll come back to you. You don't really need to see me do all that. Okay, I think that's enough inking. Start sticking things together now. So I'll start up in this left-hand corner with my Queen of Hearts card. About there. And cup and saucer. There, and that's going to go right up in that top corner. I'm not sure where my prompts are going to go. I suppose I could always leave one side of that, like glue it down like it's a pocket, and then stick the prompts in there. I think I might do that. Okay, so just use a different glue. I want to use the stick glue for that because it won't last, so I need to leave that side open. Make sure I don't glue the wrong side. So I just, oh gosh, I thought I'd done it. Thought I'd done it wrong. So that will be like a little pocket thing, tuck spot for my prompts to go into because I don't think they're going to fit anywhere else. Putting that under there so that it just creates a little bit of a gap. It doesn't stick flat, if you know what I mean. Alice and the house need to go on next. And so we've got her feet poking out. Maybe I should cut that off. And cut the feet off. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that up there like that. Because I want more of her legs to show through. Or her feet to show through. To show that she's like gigantic. That's going to go there, and then this is going to go around her head like that. So that needs to go down first. Okay, so this one, because I'm sticking it onto that playing card, I'm going to use the super duper glue. That's not what it is actually called, this is what it is, but I call it my super duper glue because it works really well. So that needs to go on there, about there, I think. And she will go there, I think. In the house. Yeah, okay. So I sort of want the words to come over her just a tiny little bit. Like so. Just a touch. Alright, let's quickly put her in. This was actually a digital kit at Allegra Digitals or something like that, I think it is. And it's a paper doll, so you can see on the back, or it was the same as that, and then you had this dress that you could put on her, as well as the crown. Actually, I'll change my mind about putting that over here. I'm just going to do it like that. But I better stick this house in before I forget. Lift the legs up. It's this glue is good because it doesn't, you know, you've got a bit of wriggle time. It stays flexible for some time, and it pretty much will stick anything to anything. Is that how I had it? Oh, I've done it the wrong way, haven't I? Didn't think it looked right. So her feet. How did I do that? Where's... See, this is what I'm talking about. I need to look at that photo. So she's in the roof. Oh, that was right. No, it's not. That's the way it went. I didn't think you could see so much of the house. That's better. Yep, that was what I wanted. So she's in front of the Queen of Hearts card. She's wearing her crown and her fancy clothes. She's exploding out of the building. And we've got, I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Alrighty, so that part is done. Stick the cat up in the tree. The cat's going to be looking at yesterday Alice. Up there. I might stick my big key onto the tree first. Goes. Just want to come out a bit further on this side, like so. Okay, so I'll let that set for a bit, and then I want the ticket. The ticket would have been better over here. Kind of looks better, but it doesn't fit the storyline in a way. So let's stick to this way. And that one goes about there. And then I want my dictionary page to come over there, so it spans the two. No, start again. So let me check this out. So I want the music. It's upside down, but it doesn't matter. The music, and then the "you're invited." Okay, so that's the way it goes. Actually, in my photo, that is underneath the ticket. But will it lift up? Yep, that's lucky. It goes there. This bit, we're supposed to go underneath it as well. Let's quickly get that down before that glue sets completely. Just lift from the same place. Like that. I don't want it to be ending in the same place. I'll need to put some ink on it. That'll do. And we've got "you're invited." That I don't need the glue for, I can use the glue stick. We've got our two signs to go in there. We need to put "yesterday Alice" here. Now she should just stick with glue stick. Where was she going? She was about here. And then this one I'll have to use the super duper glue because it's a thicker paper. So the march here with his wrist pocket watch is looking at the time. So it's time to go home. And pop He has a key. I wonder if I can cut that off. Try and make it look like it's hanging off his... Oh, I might just glue it on there. I was going to try and be tricky. Make it look like it was hanging off his whatever that is, cane. And I'm just going to stick it on there like that. Yesterday can go here. Alright, now this is actually a sticker. So I need to take the backing paper off, but I will put some glue on it as I don't trust these things. It was a blank sticker and I just wrote yesterday onto it. So that one goes there. So that's one part of the so-called signpost. And then the Wonderland goes on the other side, like there. That's not sticking. I just thought if I put them on the page, they're going to poke through to the page, the other page, aren't they? Just hang 10 on those ones for a minute. What else have I got to go in there? Put the lid on the glue. Might do a little bit of some inking. Got this little splatter one that I want to use. Cool. Just do down here to start with, see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's neat. Okay, like that. Actually, where's the brush? There's a bit of walnut stain. Well, that looks good, like that. Do some down here. Oh, I'm loving this little stencil. That's great. It's the first time I've used it. Do this, I won't need to put gold splatters on it. Okay, so I think a little bit of outlining in some places is going to help things. Just to give a little bit of shadow here and there. My yesterday's gone a bit funny. Ink's running. It shouldn't have run because it's a permanent. Yeah, it's permanent ink. I don't think it's going to be too bad though. It's a bit like doodling. And speaking of doodling, Julie and I are doing a challenge starting on the 16th of March. If you haven't heard about it, if you want to join in, it's an open collaboration. All you need to do is, if you're making a YouTube video, is to add our hashtag to your video title, and if you're doing a video, just shoot us an email and let us know so we can add you into the playlist. So there'll be like the playlist for the open collab on the web, on YouTube, but I'll have one on my actual channel as well. Yeah, definitely want some of my beautiful gold. Alright, I've got a pen. Oh, here it is. As you can see, this isn't gold, it's blue. But I just thought I'd put some in for a change. Put some on her dress. Just a bit up here. This is metallic, so it'll look nice when it dries. Okay, so that'll do for that part of it. I might just put some black splatters on there. Making that really runny. Probably too runny, but never mind. So I want a line of splatters connecting the two pages. Like so. Do I want to do anything else to that? I have those brads. I need to work out where they want to be going, but I think I'm going to have to glue them on, put them onto a piece of paper and then glue them on. Maybe I won't use them at all. So I just got my prompts. I just want to pop in the little spot where they belong. I have been gluing the prompts onto the page, but it's really not appropriate for this lot, I don't feel. So I will just ink around the edge of that. Let's double check to make sure I got everything in there. So inspired by a fairy tale is Alice in Wonderland. Something that represents an event is you're invited, admit one, so an invitation type of thing. An architectural element is the house. Dictionary page is there and it's up there. Key, I've got 2 keys in here and I haven't used the bonus, which is this postage stamp. And I was wondering what was missing, and now I know what it is. I haven't done a border around it. So let's go with something a bit different. Let's do gold. Got a gold pen. Don't know if it'll show or work for that matter. It's not really, I don't know whether it's the pen or the page. I'd have to go over that with black. I didn't want to use black, but anyway. This one I do, this is a Tombow. Find it easier to go from left to right and top to bottom. Make that stand out from the background a bit better. Go around the cat. Maybe the key. Oops. Oopsie. Oh, just as well I'm not into neat and tidy. Okay, so I'm going to call that done. What's the date today? It is 26th of February. So 26 to 22. And let's pop the prompts inside the little pocket there. Maybe that's where I could put that brad. A brad. There we go. Done. If you want to join in this challenge, the details are in my description box. Don't forget to check out the playlist to see what the other people have done. Don't forget our challenges. We've got our collage challenge next Wednesday, so if you're wanting to join in that, details are on Julia or my channels, or you can just send us an email and we'll send you the information you need. And then the doodle challenge, first one goes up on the 16th of March. I'll say goodbye for now and go and check out my water leaking problem in the dining room, see whether it's gotten any worse. And the rain has actually eased off a little bit, so I'm hoping it starts to move away. But the thing is, where it moves from here, it's just going further down the coast and someone else is going to cop it then. So, but anyway, take care. Remember, creativity is contagious. Spread it around. Be kinder than you need to be. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers from Australia. Bye for now.